Hey, Mahila. It's about 11:59 right now. Um, so just wanted to come on here and talk about my dream I just had. I fell asleep during the State of the Union. Right before it came on, I fell asleep, and then I just now woke up. And then I could hear Biden. I was drifting in and out listening to Biden, but I didn't really catch any of it, like that I kept to memory, I guess. So this dream I had, I woke up and I saw that George De Leon had died. George De Leon had died right when I woke up. It was about 9 minutes after after it had been posted that he died, and it was probably about 6 minutes after I woke up, or around that time. It took me a minute to get the phone to check because I was so like into the dream what had happened. But yeah, in the dream, I was on like this bridge thing, and it was like I was catching up to these people, and I decided to go by rope, and the rope was above, and I was actually shimmying the rope pretty well. It was at a horizontal angle going like up a hill. It wasn't a straight up rope, straight vertical. So like I was able to do it, and I was like really happy. And then it was like these people, they turned around when they got to the top and like went back. And it was Big G, who I went to school with, Ross, and he went to, you know, Houston, and then he went to Wake Forest, and then he was with the native girl. And I don't know if that's reality or if that's just in the dream. I don't know. But I said to him, I was like we got to this clearing or something after he had turned back, and like it was like the next part of the dream, we were in this like clearing, and I was like, "Why are you with my girl, man?" I was like, "Why are you with my girl?" And he's like, "I want to be," or so. He just said something like that. And then it was like suddenly we were in this garage, and the garage was um like you could work out there. It was like it was understood that the football team works out there, and it was like computer programming or something, also with like fixing cars and like doing these like suit up jobs or something. And they also did like a few, maybe a couple other things that were like random tasks, like almost like a gangster set up, like a Goodfellas, but not like dangerous at all. And then like that, and then Big G was sitting at a desk, and he had like this big beef roast that was in a bag, like it had come from a gas station. And I was like, "Is that good? Where'd you get that?" And he's like, "Yeah, go get dinner over there or something." Then he's like, "And then bring your stuff tomorrow to move in." And he's like, "You're gonna be working here." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then like, I noticed that they have these like this setup in the kitchen to like make these roasts or something. And then like suddenly I'm like getting set up, like I have an iPad and all this stuff, and like it's like I'm gonna be working there. And the place is massive. Like I found this like secluded area kind of in the back, like where I could set up. And it was like a huge hallway, like open space, like I could just set up right there. So like I'm getting set up, and then and then like I'm eating a bagel, and I moved to like the corner, like where this wall kind of meets like an open area, And like I'm just kind of standing there or something. And then this black guy, um, who was dressed a little bit like a gangster, it was like yeah, some rough people might work there, but like it's all right. So then like uh, I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, man, like I'm starting or something, and he was like, yeah, you know, he was like Eminem was gonna come through here, but you were getting set up, so I canceled him. He was like, I canceled Eminem. So then, like right then, this guy comes out of nowhere, like this manager, and he's got on this white shirt, like the shirt that Vin Diesel wears, that's long sleeved and white, with like his cross necklace, and it's like kind of a tight shirt, but it's long sleeved and almost like it has two layers to it, is the way it looks. And and he like repeated like what he said. He's like, man, you canceled Eminem, and I fucked up in the dream because I said, man, don't worry about me. I was like, get Eminem in here. And right when I said that, like the guy was like, he's like, man, you've done this before. To the black guy, the guy in the white shirt, he's like, you've done this before, man. He's like, anytime this happens, it's always you. And he started like getting mad, and he's like, I don't know if I need to scrap with you or use my fist. And he put up his fist. He's like, do I need to use my fist? And then he's like, and then he pulled out a gun, man. And then I'm like, well, what? He's just gonna point it at him, man. I'm like, it's gonna be all right. And then he shot him, man. He blew him away. And so then I'm like, I'm eating a bagel, and like, so then he comes over to me. He's like, you too. And I put up my hand, and like he blew through my hand and into my cheek like I was Jeremy Renner in The Town. And then I woke up, man. I got blown away. Like he shot me probably like 3 or 4 times, man, in the face. Like it was crazy. So then I saw that George De Leon had died, and then I looked at and then I was thinking about that Eminem song where he says, if one kid out of 100 million relates, that's great. And I was like, holy shit, man. So I'm going to think on this, man. I don't know. But it was crazy. It felt so real. I mean, I don't know, man. It felt really, really real. And like, there was no God, man. Like, it was like gangster stuff. It was crazy. I mean, but I know that God gave me that dream for a reason, man. Like he gave me that dream for a reason. And it's like, and I do feel like Eminem, something was like, he might have known about that dream or something. I don't know. All right. I'm going to think about it. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Have a good night. Thank you.